Proud to present NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. You'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat of the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here is Quickly. It's good.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Pass to Washington. Over to the wing. Launches it from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now, here's Quickly. And stolen by Flag. And here's the break. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Barrett. Shoots a fader. A rebound by Washington. Pass to Christie. Back to Gafford. And he can't jam it through. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Hurdle. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And it's Ingram missing. With the floater. Hurdle with the steal. He's got a clear path.
Yeah, that's about speed for Emmanuel Quickly. Just gets himself ahead of the pack.
And the Mavericks with possession. They trail by 3. Here's Flag. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ingram. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Here's Flag. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Raptors leading by 3. Down low. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Raptors need to get a shot off. On the high post. And it's Quickly missing. Now the Mavericks with it. To the middle. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. With the lead. Here's Shed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the inside. And that one's good. Flag. And it's 6 points for Cooper Flag.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flag helps him when he's in close.
And the Mavericks with possession here. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Flag's got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Steps back. Pass to Murray Boyle. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And it's flag missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's stolen by Bagley.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors leading by just one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is what you expect from Quickly. This guy, one of the premier pull-up shooters in the game.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Quickly with it. Ingram outside. Six on the shot clock. A slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Back to Washington. Now Nembhard. He has yet to score. On the wing, Christie. Sinks the three-pointer.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Inside. Pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Now, Quickly. Out to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Back to Christie. Down low. Washington. They get it again. And Barnes comes to help. Pass to Middleton. Dallas needs to get off a shot. For Ingram. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Quickly the bounce pass. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Christie. To the middle. Takes a three. And here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marshall. Christie with it. Now by Barnes. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Toronto leading by 5. He takes it in. Ingram left side. Pass to Barnes. Back to Ingram. Over in the corner, Barnes connects from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Wow, that was close. Scotty Barnes recognizing the situation with the shot clock.
Back to Thompson. It's Clay off the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. 1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. It's good on the putback. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Dallas again missing. Raptors leading by 10. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
One of the things I always like about Immanuel Quickley, he's decisive with the basketball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That three-point big-time delivery.
Out to Thompson. Lock at 6. Driving in. Over in the corner, Christie. Thompson outside. Back to Christie. From the arc. Marshall. And another shot. Bank shot. No good. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. And quickly drops them both. And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Raptors leading by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Flag. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
That's foul. Lynn Barnes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Barrett. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Ingram wide open. And the 3-ball is good. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Raptors leading by 17. Pass to Pirtle. In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And here are the Mavericks now, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Dallas moving it around. Christie can't make it. And the Raptors with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And that one's good. Flag.
Well, Flag can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
In the corner, it's Ingram. To the inside. Murray Boyles with the bucket. 8 points for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And that one, good. 13 points for Cooper Flag.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
And it's quickly missing. Mavericks trailed by 21. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Raptors leading by 19. To the paint. Murray Boyles. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. On the wing, Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Ingram on the wing. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Shots good by Middleton.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. 14.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Scotty Barnes.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Here's Flag. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Toronto leading by 19. Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable. An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Murray Boyles. Defended by Bagley. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Middleton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity strike. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
Middleton hits them both. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Murray Boyles with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Christie. Driving to the basket. Here's Gafford. Oh, and the jam by Gafford.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
And stolen by Flagg. To the inside. Right wing. Screen by Gafford. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Christie. He can't make it. Raptors leading by 17. Here's Murray Boyle. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Flagg. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Murray Bowles.
What a snappy pass from Quickly straight to the open teammate.
In the corner, it's Flagg. Pass to Washington. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Raptors on defense. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Flagg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson misses. Ingram outside. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray Boyle.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's off target. Mavericks trailed by 18. Now Washington. Flagg got it to go off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Toronto leading by 16. Barrett outside. Now Poeltl. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Shoots. Connects on the chair.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Poeltl there for the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And now we've got the intentional foul. That's good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The fourth pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it, he plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here are the Raptors now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. A putback. Washington rips down the rebound. Launches it. That one is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Got it. Here's Barrett. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. And so Toronto takes this one.